Hey there everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome to Split Screen. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review of the new indie game that released on Steam, Hollow Knight. I'm going to give you guys some pros and cons and what I honestly think about this game and if it's actually worth checking out. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get straight into this review. Hollow Knight is a beautiful hand-drawn Metroidvania platformer that excels in creating a unique and immersive environment. While the game does little to hold the player's hands in terms of progression, it does offer an expansive, secret-filled world for you to explore at your own leisure. The game itself really vibes with old-school Metroid games in regards to the exploration, but it even takes a small stab at a difficulty spike in the fashion of Dark Souls. Hollow Knight controls are fluid and usable on both keyboard and a controller plugged into your PC. While you are able to completely customize your key settings on PC, this game is meant to be played with a controller. The combat system is fun yet simple, and there are over 100 enemy types for you to encounter. Each of them has their own distinct set of attacks, and first encounters are always going to be exciting with a new foe. Not only are there over 100 enemies in the game, but there are more than 30 bosses available for you to fight. As you encounter new enemies, death is almost a certainty at some point, and the death system in Hollow Knight is unique, yet draws inspirations from the games such as Dark Souls. Upon death, you will lose all of your currency, but you are able to backtrack to your corpse and do one of two things. You can fight your ghost for all of your stuff back, or you can buy your body and get everything for a price. If you die before you reach it, however, everything is lost. The healing system in Hollow Knight is also very well implemented, and personally, I would like to see other games use a similar style. Each time you damage an enemy, you increase your soul meter. You can then use the souls to heal yourself, so rather than killing an enemy to get health, you merely damage them and gain the ability to heal, which does help a lot as some enemies you encounter are extremely tank-like, and they require several hits but also do loads of damage, so the health and regeneration system is very well implemented into this game. Now moving on, the environments are absolutely amazing. The hand-drawn 2D style really nails the atmosphere in each individual area you travel to, but on top of that you have an amazing soundtrack to go with it. It is not very often that an indie game creates a unique and immersive atmosphere, but the art and music style featured in Hollow Knight, they really do come together to make something incredible. I only have a few small complaints when it comes to the game. The first is the saving system. You don't use checkpoints, it is all done with a save point. So if you need to go AFK, you can't simply quit and come back to your game unless you leave your game paused, which isn't a big deal. It's just a minor inconvenience for players that aren't able to invest a lot of time into a game in just a single sitting. So if you want to continue, you need to save your game at one of these save points and continue from there. I've also experienced some slight frame drops on some areas, but the developers have stated they are working on an optimization patch, so this isn't going to be an issue much longer. And my final complaint, this doesn't affect me directly, but it might irritate others, is the lack of direction and objective that the player is given. It's very reminiscent of old school platformers like Castlevania and Metroid, where you're just meant to stumble around until you find where you're supposed to go, or you get abilities that allow you to go to areas you weren't able to access before, which might push some people away. As I said, it doesn't affect me directly. I personally like that type of thing in games, but other players might not like that so much. All in all though, Hollow Knight is an incredible indie game and in my opinion a strong contender for the best indie of 2017. If you guys want a solid 2D platforming experience with a decent amount of difficulty and exploration, I highly recommend that you guys check out Hollow Knight. But anyways guys, that brings us to the end of the review. Let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you like the game? Do you not? Or are you interested in it at all? Also, if you enjoyed today's video, a like is always appreciated here at Split Screen. And if you happen to be new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so we can keep you guys up to date with the latest in gaming news, guides, reviews, and entertainment. But with all that being said, my name is Morgan, and you guys have an awesome day.